all over the Tucson area. It's Beefeater Presents
Hey.
live on Rock 102.1. People love hearing that too, by the way. When you're like, hey, spread like a rash. They're like, oh, that's hot. Sign me up. I got Shane in here for Tucson Games and Gadgets. There's 2 locations. Obviously, we are obsessed with the location in the Tucson Mall because it has the Short Rest Tavern. And that's the only place I know of that you can get mead, but it's just a really cool bar that's in the back there, somewhat like a speakeasy. But people on TikTok are quick to point out to me that it's not a speakeasy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When you have a
Actually-
TikTok with 8 million views, it's not a speakeasy anymore, really. It's
Yeah.
more of a hidden bar at that point.
There you go.
But
Okay,
it's
good
cool.
point.
It's super cool. And of course, that's the location that we always focus on. But Park Place Mall location is the OG location, right?
Yeah,
That was,
it's actually there's one on Broadway, but yes, it's a little older location at Park Place.
all right. Yeah. And you just recently moved.
Yeah, we're basically, in fact, they're still moving today. It should be open tomorrow. Our space is down by the interior entrance to Round 1, sort of across from
Oh,
Spencer's there.
nice.
Yeah.
It's in the old, I think, New York Clothing Company. So we've doubled our square footage there. The store's about twice as big. It's a really nice spot. So you should definitely go and check it out.
I'm giving
Yeah.
you a round of applause for that. Congratulations on
Thanks.
that.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, what a great location too. Next to Round 1, which is all games as well. It's just very fitting. And when you moved into that bigger space, were you afraid that you didn't have enough inventory to fill out that space, or are you already finding that you need more
Now,
space?
what's actually funny is I had literally said a couple days previous to my boss, I was like, I'm actually worried about filling the 8,000 square feet because I know my boss and he can't stand empty space.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, how much stuff is he going to have to buy to fill this space? It's just so big.
Mhm.
But once we started moving everything in there, I'm like, oh my God, where's all this stuff gonna fit? So
Yeah.
it really does fill the space quick. The thing is, it actually just makes the space a little bit more open and inviting. There's plenty of table space there now. It's gonna be a real good spot for us, I think.
I think I saw a Facebook post from your page about like the truck loaded with just the games.
Yeah, a U-Haul full
The
of just
U-Haul
games.
of just games. It was so neat to see.
Yeah, and if you think you know all about all the games that are available, you know nothing until you go to the TGG, because seriously, there are games that will refresh your memory like you forgot that game existed, and then there's games that you never even knew existed that it's phenomenal. Just even walking through window shopping, it's an entertaining experience. So let's get into this, because we have up to $100 in gift certificates to give away, so you can get yourself some brand new games for free. All you got to do is be a contestant of Tap Out 600 KFMA. That's 600-5362. Of course, all the same rules apply. The first person who can answer the first $20 question is going to be our contestant. Then we're going to ask him questions after that, him or her. All right. If they get the answer wrong, or if they tap out, then the rest of our gift certificates that we don't give away will go to our scavengers. So you want to stand by and be ready to call 600 KFMA. That's 600-5362. Let's do this.
The only game where you can quit and win. Think you have what it takes to last 5 rounds? Let's find out. Beef Vegan presents Tap Out.
All right, let's go to the phone and see who our first contestant is here. Rock 102.1, who's this?
Steve.
All right, Steve. You got 5 seconds on the clock when Shane finishes asking this question. If you know the answer, you're going to be our contestant for Tap Out. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Shane, go ahead and ask that question. Everything is related to Thor in honor of Thor's Love and Thunder. I forgot to mention that. Go ahead, Shane.
Thor.
All right. Question number 1. What is the name of Thor's enchanted hammer?
It's Mjolnir. Mjolnir.
Yep.
Correct.
That is
Right
correct.
All
Yeah.
right, Steve.
Steve, that's great news. That means
That is so hard to say.
I know.
Yeah,
We
I
would have
know.
accepted meow meow as well.
Yeah, meow, would have
Meow,
definitely
meow.
worked. All right, stay on the line, Shane. Steve. That means you're going to be our contestant for Tap Out. I got to play Ghosts from the Pinnacle to the Pit, and after that, we're going to find out if Steve can answer the 4 remaining questions and win all $100 in gift certificates to Tucson Games and Gadgets, or if he will get an answer wrong or tap out and leave some money to our scavengers. Find out next on Beef Vegan Presents. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Don't go away.
Sweet.
Clear. And we're still live on the stream here. Go ahead and there you go. You keep your headphones on. And Steve, you're still there too. So are you well versed
there.
with Thor?
I don't know.
Did you
I've
see
seen the movie.
have you seen Love and Thunder?
I did.
Nice. All right. What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? This is not a tap out
About
question,
a
by the way.
7.
So, I'm sorry. You're wrong, Steve.
That's not correct.
All right. Well, it's nice talking to you, Steve. Have a good day. No, just kidding.
The correct answer was 7.5.
Yes, 7.5 for sure. But yeah, no, I mean, I think I'm with Steve on that. It was about a 7 out of 10. It was enjoyable.
It was hilarious.
Yeah,
It was hilarious.
It was funny.
Tika Waititi, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did you see it yet, Shane?
I have not yet. No.
So, it's crazy too, because the backlash, I mean, the critical backlash and even the audience score and Rotten Tomatoes is surprising because, there is a lot of negative talk on there online. And I don't even really get where it's from. I mean, it's not better than Ragnarok.
I think that's why.
But at the same time,
Marvel fatigue.
yeah.
Some of that
It's hard to
probably.
believe that Zeus was Russell Crowe.
Yeah, right. Wasn't he ridiculous?
I mean, honestly, Powers and I watched the movie together, and it was like 15 minutes into watching Russell Crowe being like, "Oh shit, that's fat Russell Crowe."
That's fat
I
Russell
did not
Crowe.
even
It
realize
is.
that. I mean, he let himself go, man.
He was ridiculous.
Yeah, and I remember it was because he was playing, I think, Rupert Murdoch in a movie
Oh,
where he did the whole cheeseburgers and bourbon diet to
Yeah.
gain weight. And I remember in an interview, I think he did on Howard Stern, where he's like, "How'd you gain the weight?" And he's like, "Cheeseburgers and bourbon, mate." Well, apparently he didn't
The best
stop.
diet.
yeah.
This guy was like, "This is the way to go." I used to be in Gladiator. Remember that? I used to be fit.
That's
and
right.
buff.
He was Gladiator.
He was
Now-
Gladiator.
Oh
Now,
my god.
now he's
Fighting down
Fattiator.
those burgers.
Gladiator.
If I was a god, I'd have a dad bod, not a god bod.
You know what? He's right.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's still organizing orgies and whatnot.
That's right.
So,
He's fine.
yeah, who am I to say? That's legit.
So good.
We got a minute and 20 for we're back on the air, but we are on the stream. And I just want to say what's up to everybody. Obviously, this is just the first stream. The podcast broadcast will start at 9 as well. So we're just streaming Tap Out for now on the Beef Vegan Presents Facebook page and on YouTube and all that good stuff. So I could post up clips a little bit later. And don't forget to check out the new location at Park Place. When are you going to have pictures up on for that Park Place location?
Maybe a couple days. I mean, it's going to be a little it's such a big space and so much product. It's going to be open tomorrow, but still disorganized. We have a big magic event, a store championship, Pioneer Magic Store Championship going on there Saturday at 2. And so it should hopefully be in pretty good shape by then.
Yeah. Well, deadlines really make people work harder and
That's
make it
right.
happen. So,
Right.
I wish you the best of luck on that, but I'm sure you guys will whip it
Oh,
together.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny too, because Shane walked in and you could tell he was a little stiffer in his walk. Like, "You okay, bud?" Like he just competed in a
sore.
triathlon.
That's right.
And he's like,
Fucking boxes.
uh-huh.
When you get my age, moving is a triathlon.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
I know it a little bit too well.
All right,
too.
Steve, we're gonna get back on the air. No cursing. Good luck, okay?
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
The only game where you can quit and win. Think you have what it takes to last 5 rounds? Let's find out. Beef Vegan presents Tap Out.
All right, when we left you, we had Steve on the phone. He answered our first $20 question, and now we're going to ask him every single other question, and every question he answers correctly, we'll get another $20 gift certificate to Tucson Games and Gadgets. But if he answers incorrectly, the rest will go to our scavengers, or if he taps out, he'll collect whatever he won in the process, okay?
I always like to remind, don't forget to tap out if you don't know.
Yeah, that's true, because if you don't tap out and you answer 3 questions correctly and you get it wrong without tapping out, you're only going to get $20 in gift certificates. But if you answer 3 correctly and tap out on the 4th one, you will walk away with $60 worth of gift certificates to Tucson Games and Gadgets. You got it, Steve?
Got it.
All right.
Right.
Oh, good luck. We got Shane in studio. Shane, go ahead and ask the next $20 question,
I
please.
believe in Steve.
All right, Steve, here we go. Question 2. Who is Thor's father?
Odin.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Good job.
$40 in the bank
Nice.
right now. You got $40 to Tucson Games and Gadgets with their 3 locations. If you answer this next question, you're going to get another $20 gift certificate. Good luck. What is the question, Shane?
All right, Steve, let's make it 60. Here we go. Question 3. In Thor Ragnarok, which other Avenger is part of the Contest of Champions?
That'd be the Hulk.
That would
That
be the
is the
right.
correct.
Steve. Hell,
Oh, he's doing incredible.
$60 in the bank. Now, last week we had our very first ever before vacation, our very first ever $100 winner. Are we going to return with another $100 winner? We'll find out. What is question number 4, Shane?
Question 4. What is Thor's last name?
Oh. Tap out.
Oh, he
At
just
least you
tapped
tapped.
out
Good
in the
job.
nick
Right.
of time. All right,
With a
well,
few more seconds, do you think you know it?
Oh. Thor is Thor to me.
Yeah,
that's true.
Thor Odinson.
Odinson?
There it
Odinson?
is.
Yes,
It was there.
Odin's son.
Yeah.
Odinson is his last
Odinson.
name.
God dang it. I thought about it. I was like, that's not it.
And hey, that's all right, though. You did tap out, Steve, and that's good news because you just banked yourself $60 in gift certificates to Tucson Games and Gadgets. And it's great news for our scavengers who are still listening. So I need you to give me 2 numbers of between 1 and 10 for our scavengers to pick up a $20 gift certificate to Tucson Games and Gadgets. What numbers are you going to pick?
It's got to be 69.
Yeah, 69. So caller number 6, caller number 9 is 600 KFMA. You're going to get yourself a $20 gift certificate to Tucson Games and Gadgets to be one of our scavengers, courtesy of Steve and Shane from Tucson Games and Gadgets. Thank you for playing, Steve. Stay on the line. I'm going to get all your info, okay?
Right on.
All right, Shane, thank you as well. And congratulations in the new location at the Park Place Mall. That is open now. So you guys can go check that out all this week and see the 8,000 square feet of the Park Place location in Tucson Games and Gadgets. And then don't forget, the Tucson Mall still has the Short Rest Tavern, serving up trivia and all different types of fun and games. TucsonGamesandGadgets.com for more information. We're going to hit the reset. Be back with more Be Vegan Presents right after this.